Hello, boys and girls. Today in Writer's Workshop, we are going to continue on from our lesson last week. On the last day, asynchronous day, y'all did a quick little planning. You told your teacher about yourself, who the important people were in your life, and some of the things that you like to do. And then you wrote 3 sentences to tell about yourself. Today, we're going to do something called an unassisted writing piece. So that means you are going to write a story across 3 pages all by yourself that tells a true thing that happened to you. Mr. Warholic is just going to show you really quick what you need to do so that you can make a really good paper. So you're going to get your journal out again and you're going to find your paper. So I'm going to start right here on this page. And I'm going to come down a little bit and I'm going to draw a green line here. You can just use your pencil or whatever you have at home. And then I'm going to turn to the next page and draw a line. And then I'm going to draw a line on a 3rd page. So when I'm done, I've drawn 1, 2, 3 lines. I'm doing this because in 1st grade, all of the stories that we write about ourselves always have a picture. So I'm going to write my picture here, and then I'm going to put my words here. So you need to think of a story that has a beginning. You need to think of the story and tell me what happens in the middle. And you need to tell me a story of what happens at the end across the 3 pages. Again, that's beginning on the 1st page, middle on the 2nd page, and what happens in the end of the story on the 3rd page. You should have a picture in each spot as well. So if Mr. Warholic was going to do it, I would quickly start with my picture. So I'm going to draw a picture of me. And let's see, I see a mountain in the background and another mountain in the background. And then maybe here's the trail with a tree. And I am hiking, with my brother. And I'm just going to do a quick picture. It doesn't have to be a good picture, and no crayons. We don't color. Oh, and my brother had his dog with him. All right, so that's what happened at the beginning. And then I would come and tell what happened next when we were hiking. What happened right after this? And the story that I'm thinking about, I would draw my picture again. The dog. The dog saw a bunny in the middle. So here I am. I'm out walking with my brother on a hike with my brother Jeff. Jeff brought his dog Hank with him. We were walking along the trail, having fun, telling each other stories. Then Hank saw a bunny. And then on my last page, I would write what happened at the end. So there's the mountain again. There we are. Hank ran into the woods because he broke free, chasing the bunny. My brother went running after him, saying, "Stop!" And I kind of stood there and watched because I was so surprised. So that would be what I would do in my story. I'm telling a picture, what happens in the beginning, then I'm writing some words in the beginning. Then on the 2nd page, I'm drawing a picture and I'm telling what happened next in my story. And then on the last page, I'm drawing a picture showing how the story ends and telling the words about what happened at the end. And in the end, Hank came back to my brother, and so he didn't get lost. So that's your job today. In your journal across 1, 2, 3 pages, you are going to tell a true story about you. You're going to tell what happens in the beginning of the story on your friend, and the beginning of the story about you, including pictures. And then on the 2nd page, you are going to tell what happened in the middle of the story, including pictures. And on the 3rd page, you are going to tell what happened at the end of the story about you, including some pictures. Then you're going to upload your story to Seesaw. You can take pictures of it, each page, and then you can read your words telling us what happened in your story.